This is Queen Akbar. I'm signing on again. I want to talk about those little red devils that the industry have put in those bottles. Now you may be wondering what kind of bottles I'm talking about. I am specifically talking about the Alizé bottle, gin and juice bottle. I'm talking about Hennessy, those little red devils that they're putting in those bottles. They cause people to do the monkey shine. They cause people to get out of their skin, to clown around and do all kinds of things that are not good for them. However, I want to talk about something that I witnessed on the other day. Now, I witnessed seeing a young lady so intoxicated with the little red devils that she fell out unconsciously into the streets. She was walking down the street with her friends, and when she passed out, the friends were trying to get her to get up, trying to get her to awaken, trying to alert her that she had fallen out in the middle of the streets. On the other hand, the police and the ambulance and the fire department and everyone else were on their way. As soon as they approached and arrived, the friends took off like a bat out of hell. What I mean by like a bat out of hell, they did not want any controversy with the police. They didn't want any controversy with the fire department. They didn't even want controversy with the ambulance. You would think that one of her friends would stick around to tell the story of how much she had to drink, what she had to drink, and how many hours she drank. But instead, they took off, again I state, like a bat out of hell. They took off running down, going northbound on one of the streets over here. Now, I have a problem with those little red devils. I have witnessed people as I work and see things. I witness a lot of things. I've witnessed and seen people taking strangers home. And then they wake up the next morning and they want to sing this song. How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. I tried that love thing for the last time. My heart says no, no. But how you gonna say no, no, and you took these strangers home? Looked over at them. Some of them took homosexuals home with them. Some people that took homosexuals home with them. And woke up the next morning and asked the homosexual, "What you doing in my bed?" Now, I have a problem with somebody that gets so drunk that they forget whom they taking home with them. Now, I understand that the world is getting crazy and people are doing all kinds of things, but how could you take a stranger home with you and then wake up and sing that song, How Did You Get Here? Queen Akbar ain't proud of people that do things like that. Now, the queen ain't trying to run your life and tell you not to drink your little red devils. But the queen is encouraging you that if you are going to be drinking out of this Hennessy bottle, out of this Alizé bottle, out of this gin and juice bottle, out of this Cavassier bottle, you need to drink in moderation. What I mean by moderation, you drink socially. Now, when you have a social gathering, Queen Akbar go to a social gathering where I may indulge in having maybe one champagne glass or one drink. I don't like beer. Beer is the worst taste in the whole wide world. Now, when I was younger, I'm not going to lie, I tasted beer and I spit it out because it's disgusting. Anything that tastes so horrible, no one should drink it. But I'm not going to talk that on the beer industry because somebody likes beer. Now, drinking should be a crime in Illinois. So many people have ran into each other driving down the highways and byways. Killed up folks while they've been drinking because they indulge too heavily. Now, I'm going to give you some advice. You can take it or you can leave it. If you're going to have a social gathering, it is okay to have maybe 1 or 2 glasses of a drink. But when it becomes a problem is when a person go by this Hennessy, go by this Alizé, go by this Cavassier, and they drink it all up. Then they out dancing and no music is playing. Now I ain't understanding this. Now I've seen people drinking and dancing out there on the middle of the street and wasn't no music even playing. Now something wrong with that picture. Queen Akbar got a problem with something that going on like that. Now listen, I know that some children have no right to drink, but they sneak and drink. Then they out there acting like they're bird. They don't even know what they're saying. It's getting bad out here, y'all. Be careful when you drinking those little red devils because you kill people. And now don't get me wrong, a person that drinks speaks a sober mind because they can say things that they've been want to say when they sober. But they say it up under the drink. Now you tell me I'm not lying. Now you can comment back to me. Tell me if I'm lying or not. When you speak to a drunk person, they tell you their life story. But when they sober, they barely have a word to say. Now I know what I'm saying. Again, Queen Akbar don't like no drinking, too much drinking. Queen Akbar don't like no dro, no weed, no cigarettes, no cigar. I hate that stuff. Queen Akbar love to eat. Now you heard me on YouTube singing biscuits and gravy. Look out for my upcoming video, dinner. I got your dinner, baby. And it's ready, baby. Now that's the next notion that I'm gonna come up with. Until next time, Queen Akbar will holler.
Let me make my new video.